Okay, Graham. Hopefully, you can kind of see um, the I don't know, lack of balance, I guess, with your arms. That your legs are extending away from your body, but your arms are really not doing much. Your hands are pretty much vertical of your shoulders. Your feet, again, have a tendency to get real narrow, real close to each other. Chin is still on your chest a lot. Up and down movement is a little bit too quick. So, you know, again, this is a month ago, more. It's just kind of part of the process. You are moving everything a bit too fast. Your adjustments are a little bit too big. So good work there, resetting yourself in the center of the tunnel. Moments of glory there. Nice. Good job. Again, your feet are going too close together. Trying to get your chin up a little bit more. Your arms are adjusting too much and too fast. Okay, now you can see that your heels come down like you want to get lift, and then you almost completely release your legs to come down to the net, and it's just too fast. All you have to do is relax a little bit, and you're going to come down. Okay, now when I hold on to you, it's just to try to keep things consistent. And here I'm going like wide legs, narrow legs to get you some fall rate control. You can see that your heels are not quite level with your knees, so you got some more lift there. But then you release them to make your legs almost straight. You go, and you can see, for whatever reason, when I'm holding your feet, your hands stay pretty quiet as well, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Overall, your body position looks pretty good here. Just moving things too fast. Um, Again, this is a while ago, but when you're flying on your back, try to be a little bit more deliberate with your movements. You're staying relatively on heading here, and that's good, but um, try and accomplish a little bit more. Hopefully, on your next 2.5 minutes, going up and down. Oh, belly flying. But doing some just like you would on your belly, turns in both directions, going up and down, forward and back. Okay, so some side sliding here on your belly. Now, side sliding means that the elbow and knee on the same side drop down a little bit to sort of pull you through the air. You're having some big fall rate changes here as you side slide, but going to the right looks like you're doing pretty well. Going to the left, you don't have much knee input. It looks like when you go left, you're actually using your right knee, and now you just kind of used your left knee to go right. Um, yeah, you're moving the opposite knee. So it's the knee on the same side as your elbow. Okay. And there you go. Nice. Now, when you push your knee down that much, it can be really dramatic. To side slide, you don't typically need that much input. Um, and when you use that much, it'll be a little bit too much. But this is just kind of trying to get your legs worked out which one's going which way. Elbow and knee on the same side need to drop down. Your elbow, at least on your right, is kind of coming back towards your hip. Again, you want to think of your arms as a plane, like one solid plane, so that when one elbow goes up, the other elbow goes down. There you go. That's looking a little better. And then you just want to try and think about moving slowly so that you stay on heading. Don't let one half, your upper or lower half, overpower your other half. In other words, don't try to use too much leg or too much elbow. It will make you turn off a heading. Now, it still looks like you're using the opposite knee that you need to. Okay, so trying to get you to use the opposite one here. You used the opposite one, but you were insisting on going the wrong way. There you go. That's the correct knee. Now on your entrances here, put your chin up a lot more. There you go. You need to reach for the wall behind you to stop yourself from going towards that wall. This is looking pretty good, Graham. You're not really doing much other than floating around. So not a lot to comment on, but at least things are quieting down a little bit. When you look at your legs, they still look a little bit too straight. And your hands are still relatively vertical of your shoulders, so not a lot of presentation in your upper body, but it's looking a lot better, quieter. Your feet are still doing funky things when you get to the wall. Chin up. Now, as we move forward, if I haven't said it already, I'd like you to spend as little time as you possibly can on the net. It just doesn't teach you very much. I know sometimes you need to reset, that's cool, but then try to come up pretty much right away. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see from this angle, your right ankle has a lot of tension in it when you're flying. It affects your flight. It would be okay if your left ankle was doing the exact same thing, but typically it's not. Getting better, quieter. Look how narrow your feet get there. All right, nice work. Getting better. So just flying out the door.